Howdy, folks. So we're going to have to go back in the history books. January 31st of 2020, we released Sophisticated Cedar, the original. All right. So look at that label. Got my YouTube logo on it and everything. It was pretty cool. That one was peppermint, cedar, amber, and vanilla. A nice kind of everyday type of scent. And then it came to 2021 and March 30th of 2021, we retired Sophisticated Cedar for a little while. And we went with this new logo, all white bottle here. We have Hawthorne, which is a great scent. And now we are revisiting and we are coming back with Sophisticated Cedar 2.0. So we're back in black, folks. There it is. And you probably have seen the scent profile, but we're going to talk about it a little bit more because I know some of you weren't around for the original. You're newer to the community. So welcome on in, folks. I see a lot of folks in here, and we're going to talk about all of the seasonal scents that Iowa has to offer. I see some people talking about the Mr. 101 and Mr. 10 Below. They are really good, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. But if you guys will welcome in my friend Justin from Iowa Beer Company. It's always good to have you on here. How's it going, man?
Good.
So Justin and I talk all the time. So this one was my very first collaboration. It's just kind of a natural thing. Neither one of us had done a collaboration. We didn't know what we were doing, but I thought it turned out pretty well. And to just have a special relationship that's going on. I think I'm the biggest advocate of Iowa Beer Company that there is. I've got like most of the scents sitting in front of me so we can talk all about it. So you've been busy, haven't you?
Yeah.
Justin has been so busy setting up at shows, doing some wholesale stuff, some retail stores that are around. He's got his products in it, and the online business as well. So he's kind of diversified, but staying busy. If you guys didn't know, this is a full-time job for Justin over at Iowa. So we want to try to keep him in business there for sure. Thanks. So let's talk about the call the roll here for just a second. Who do we see in here? We saw Bearded Vato. We got Ellie in here, Beard Brox, Joe, Jason Klein. Good job with the cheek line today there, Jason. That looks good. I saw Johnny in here, and he said he had Mr. 101. I think he said he hadn't opened it yet. You might have to open it on screen on stream here with me there, Johnny. We'll see what you think about it. Ryan's in here, Ken, the content coach, my friend Andy, the Bearded Knight, Josh, Billy, and I miss anybody? Eric Kennedy, good to see you guys. Oh, we got Devin in here. I'm sure Devin can't stay, but I know he's a big fan of Iowa. If you guys didn't know, Devin from Official Beard Code is a brother from another mother. We have very similar taste and scents, which is pretty cool. So anything, most of the things I like, he likes, and vice versa. So it's always good seeing him in here. I know he's busy. And it's a good question, Ken. Does Iowa have a leather scent? Justin, you got any leather?
Um, I did a limited scent that was leather. It was called Bootstrap. But I've had a lot of requests for leather, so coming soon.
Coming soon. And do you still have Deadwood?
Yes.
And that's a cedar leather cologne. That's kind of my take on it. Is
Yeah,
that how
but
you describe it?
there's not a whole lot of
So
leather
there's
in
a little
there,
bit of
but
leather in it, but it sounds like there is
Bootstrap
something.
was a little over the top
So you had to find a
leather,
happy
too much.
medium there. Let me know, does anybody have the old school Sophisticated Cedar? Let me know what you think about it. And we're going to unveil for you guys the brand new one. So I've got it in the oil and I've got the butter. We're going to go over prices and show you the website and all of that. All right. Oh, and thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. And thanks for the comment there, Josh, about my beard. I got some stuff coming and I'm a little scared. Johnny Grooms, I'm going to have to reach out to you. We're going to be experimenting around for the channel. And I didn't really want to do it, but I'm going to. I'm going to be dyeing my beard for probably the one time only. But I feel like I need to do that. I can make some good content and reflect on the differences on that. So that's going to be interesting because I feel like, well, you can probably tell, that white stripe there is part of my branding. So it can't go too far, but I'm going to practice that out. Try it out and see how it works. All right, you ready to do the scent profile here? So We called it, now it has even more sophistication. So the scent profile is cedar wood, amber, birchwood oud, river rock, bergamot, candy cane, and patchouli. And Justin, your scents keep getting more and more complex, but they still have a nice smooth blend. Most of Justin's scents are medium to the lighter side of medium, just on the lighter side of medium for most of them. There's a few that's stronger, and we can kind of talk about all that. If you guys have any questions about Iowa Beard Company, let me know. But tell me what you guys think about that scent profile. Does that sound good to you? Oh, so Billy's got the original, and he says it's straight fire. I would tell you this new one is not far from it. It really does. And even though the list of ingredients there, the scent profile sounds quite a bit different, it does smell very similar. To me, it does have just a little more complexity to it. Something's a little bit different. It's not quite so much like an everyday type of scent like I kind of intended the original. So it's a little more sophisticated, a little more complex. I think it's just a little bit stronger. Yeah, and candy cane, there's just kind of like a little bit of peppermint. So if you like peppermint and cedar wood, that's still kind of what I get. There's a little bit of that cedar's got that sharpness to it. And then I don't know what else. Tell me what you think about it, Justin. I know we went back and forth there a couple times on it.
Yeah, the candy cane is just kind of a different spin on peppermint. It kind of like the candy cane oil itself, just it's not as strong as peppermint, and it has a couple other things in there, so it just makes it that much different.
Nice. Josh said he's going to be buying it in the oil and butter. That's awesome. And while we're talking about that, let's put up the little scrolling ticker here just to remind you guys I do have an affiliate code, which is Beards and Banjos 15, which can save you 15% on your order. You should have a direct link there in the chat. I pinned the comment. It's got the affiliate code, and it's got the link that goes directly to the website. Should we go to the website? Let's go to the website. Let me move this in here, and let's go to the screen. And guys, I didn't really announce this. I don't think this was announced on Instagram, was it? We did bring back some merchandise. So if you ever wanted Beards and Banjos on a shirt or a beanie, I got to tell Mo, because Mo always likes beanies, or a hat, those are available as well. Okay. And the artwork turned out really good. I know for the first one, for the Hawthorne, by the way, guys, just to let you know, instead of rotating it out, we decided, Justin and I, we're going to keep Hawthorne around. So there it is. It's still going to be available. So you don't have to pick one or the other. You can get both. And just to make sure I remember the scent profile on this one, sweet tobacco, amber, birchwood, oud, black pepper, and grapefruit. That's a really cool scent. I really enjoy that one. Hope you guys do too. If anybody has the Hawthorne, let me know what you think about it. All right, we're going to talk about all the scents. But we do have a little bit of merchandise, and that'll only be up for a limited time. Justin's got more important things to put up here. But we're also going to be talking about all of these seasonal scents. So we've got a Abominable, which is like a nice chocolate peppermint, kind of like an Andes mint. To me, that's what it's like. And then we've got the brand new ones for this year, the Mr. 10 Below and the Mr. 101. We're going to go through all of those scent profiles. Got some cool shirts and graphics, graphic design. There's some merchandise to go with it. Another perennial favorite for me is the Winter is Coming. You saw that featured on my top woodsy minty scents, because that's all essential oils, very smooth scent. I can wear the butter at night. In fact, I just put the butter in just a second ago. And the butters on this are a nice 4 ounces. And it's somewhere between whipped and poured. That's still how you're doing it, Justin, right? And I would call it like mixed, blended ingredients. They're blended together, but it's not whipped as far as being airy. Guys, let me know if you've tried Iowa's butter. Do you listen to Fit? Oh, yeah. Camo Cam says he likes Hawthorne. Nice. Devin said it was a great decision to keep Hawthorne around. He loves that one. And T-Rex, you are right. Justin would be impossible to interrogate. He is stone cold. I don't know
Yep.
if you don't follow Iowa or Justin on Instagram. Did you finish out the tattoo now? I saw it. Is it completely done?
Uh, yes and no.
That's
Pain wise, yes. Um, but then, like, after I was done, I said, I want to keep going. And he told me it wasn't too late. So we'll see.
what do you have across there? Is the Black Pearl logo? Is that what it is? Can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've seen the Black Pearl uh, graphics that he has, that's what's going across the top there on his tattoo, which is pretty cool. Let's go back and talk about prices really quickly and share a couple of things that you may not know if you haven't purchased from Iowa Beard Company. So we'll just go in here and look at the prices. So let's take a look at the oil is $16, I think. Where does it say that at? Oh yeah, there it is right below. So oil is 16.
Yep.
Balm is 16. That's a 2-ounce balm. And butter is $21 for a 4-ounce butter. It's a big butter that's going to last you a long time. I guarantee it. You can get oil balm for 27, oil butter for 32, oil balm butter trio for 45, which is great prices. I will tell you. Here's another thing. You can get the 15% off with Beards and Banjos 15. And did you know that we do free shipping, right? So Justin does free shipping on everything except for the merchandise, correct? On all the beard products, it's free
Yep.
shipping as well. All right. And one of the best feel in beards that I have ever used on both the butter and the oil. I've used that more than any other company. All right. And I'm trying to keep up with the comments there. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, cool. Justice says buying my collab will be the first time trying Iowa Beer Company. That's awesome. By the way, we got 19 people watching. We got 22 likes. That's always a good thing when the thumbs up is higher than the people in there. But I appreciate everybody being here tonight. I really do. And let me know what type of questions you have. And Justin, do you want to say a little bit about the shipping and the delays and some of that stuff that's going on right now?
So as you know for sure, some people do know. I put pre-orders on a lot of things that I'm just kind of give myself time to make and stuff like that. And there's been a lot of shipping delays with me getting ingredients and labels and stuff like that. So that just kind of gives me time. But as far as right now, like regular products wise, I have a lot of orders right now. And to be honest, I just can't really keep up at the moment. But I figure after the next couple of days, then I should be pretty close to done.
Awesome. And Justin usually gets out when you make an order, usually gets it out within a day or two. But a lot of times he'll say pre-order just to give himself a little bit of time. I promise you, you will get fast shipping because that's just the way he always is. Because Justin really doesn't sleep until he gets everything done because it just weighs on him. That's just his personality. And the post office is horrible right now. You know, once it gets shipped and you got the tracking information and you know it's been shipped, and it's kind of really out of the company's hands. But we're all as patient as we can be. I had some stuff delivered today, which was pretty cool. All right, and Vato, you've never tried Iowa stuff? You need to try some Iowa stuff. All right. Yeah, I heard about the blizzard warning in in Hawaii. That's where Aldemir is at. So what do you want to talk about next? I want to talk about the original or the first. I want to talk about these new scents that you've got coming up here. The Mr. 101 and Mr. 10 Below. They are really good. I've got to make a video this weekend about them. And I told Justin, it's like, that Mr. 10 Below is pretty much what I wanted my collab to be. And there's no cedar in it, I don't think. But it's kind of the icy kind of cologne kind of scent. And it's really, really good. And I have both of them here. I've worn them both at least twice, I think maybe 2 or 3 times. But the graphics are pretty cool on that. But it's Christmas night with vanilla, sweet tobacco, cool cologne blend, candy cane, and more. And Justin, I know you've been working on like your cologne ideas. When you say cool cologne, you may want to explain that to folks because it's not cool water. That's not what you mean by cool cologne.
You want me to let out the secrets?
That's up to you on how many secrets to let out. But I don't want, I wanted you to try to paint the picture there. What do you mean by cool cologne when you have it there? What do you get out of the scent
Um,
when you've got the cool
to
cologne
be
part?
honest, and it's weird that you say the cool water thing because there is cool water in there.
Is there? Because I can't smell it. It does not smell like, the typical cool water stuff. I get, vanilla. I get vanilla and candy cane, and then back notes with your. Because I know what your sweet tobacco smells like because I've had it in a lot of other scents. I get that, and then something that gives it just a little bit of more complexity and a little bit of edge to it. I guess that's the cool water cologne in it.
Yeah, there's other stuff on both of them. There's some stuff that I didn't want to list just because, and I've said this before. When you put certain things, it turns a lot of people off. You know, if you put, oh, there's some weird random thing in there, and
We
people are
put
like, oh,
pinto
this is
bean
not
smells in
gonna
this
go.
one, guys. Let me tell you.
So yeah, it's kind of it's cool water cologne, and then there's kind of like, and this is something I didn't want to put, but like a barbershop type of mix, but I did not want to list this as a barbershop because then people would be disappointed that it's not a
Yeah,
barbershop
it's
type of
not
scent.
barbershop.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so if you like minty vanilla and then some extra stuff on it, you do get a little bit of cologne and a little bit of sweet tobacco, but it's really, really good. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put you on the spot, Justin. This one would be good for shower products, either a soap or your wash or conditioner. That would be an awesome scent for the shower. Um, and if you guys like wearing those kind of scents at night as well, you definitely want to pick up the butter. In fact, I might have to pick up the butter myself because I don't have that one. All right, so Brad must be picking up some stuff. He said he's already tried Winter is Coming, and he's got the Mr. Tim below, and he's got a couple more by mid next week. I would tell you, I also like the Mr. 101 very, very much. And this one is a warm, earthy blend with tobacco, amber, sage, honey, and some spice, but not cinnamon, black pepper, and more. But it's mixed so well, it's smooth. So you don't really get any of those really sharp notes to this one. I get a little bit. I get a little bit of that sage and honey and the amber, but it's not cinnamon. So if you're like, I don't like anything that says cinnamon, you see the guy's, hair on fire on the graphics and you think that's what it's going to be. That's what it's not really that. Justin, what do you want to say about your take on what you were going for with that, Mr. 101?
just I don't know, kind of. This one was a little bit like challenging for me because it's not typically something that I make. Kind of like the earthier, like the warm, earthy type of scents. I don't really do those very often. And then the same thing with the other one. Like I wanted to put spice on there, but most people automatically think cinnamon. That's why I put not
Not
cinnamon
cinnamon. Yeah.
on there. um, yeah. So the secret to that one, um, there's some apple cider and stuff in there,
Oh,
but that's one of those things that I didn't really want to put on there
yeah. Because
or whatever.
sometimes you put something on there and they think that's what the scent is. Like if you see apple
Yeah.
something, you think it's going to smell like apples. This doesn't smell like apples. So I guess that's probably what the spice. It's kind of like allspice maybe comes from it, but it's not the cinnamon. You get a little bit of that on it. It says black pepper is nothing sharp like that with it. It's still a smooth blend as everything Justin makes has pretty much been that way. There's a few that's got some sharp notes to it, like Deadwood with that cedar cologne, cedar leather cologne's got a little bit of bite to it. Yeah, and Logan, they're both really, really good. I don't know if I can pick one over the other without trying it some more. I definitely like the Mr. Tim Below. I would say a little bit more right now, but definitely for the butter at night or some kind of shower product or soap. Um, I don't know if you have any plans on expanding. I know you're so busy trying to keep up. I know you're probably not making soap and candles and all that kind of stuff right now, are you, Justin?
No. I made a batch of tobacco bitters, the bar soap, the other day. That was the first time in like I don't know, probably a month at least.
You have any idea about how long you're going to keep these on? The Mr. 101, Mr. 10 Below? Because
Um,
I think they're going to do
I
really good
think
for
all
you.
of I think all of them will be there until Christmas, at least. Um, and then we'll see what happens after that. Like I'll probably post something around Christmas, and whatever labels I have left or whatever, we'll see what happens. But I'm
Okay.
gonna try to keep them until Christmas.
Okay. Awesome. All right. And then you brought back two from last year. So you're not just replacing stuff and only releasing a couple of things. You're released like, I don't know how many scents you come out with here. We got E-Rock in the building. Good to see you, my man. So let's go to Winter is Coming because that's a little different than the other two we talked about because this one is all essential oils. One of my favorites. Um, for so many years there, I kind of stayed away from anything that was, quote unquote woodsy, just because there were some really bad woodsy scents. But now that we've got uh, a lot of small batch guys that's been around for a long time, I really like going back and revisiting these woodsy scents because some of them are outstanding. I did a video on my favorite woodsy minty scents. I like wearing those. I like wearing them at night. I like wearing the ones that are all essential oils because they don't really last as long. Hey, Damien, good to see you. And Winter's Coming is so good. Uh, Brad says, I agree with that. So this one's balsam fir, amber, cypress, wintergreen, cedarwood, pine, ginger, and other fragrance oils. And that's still on pre-order. Um, so you think you ship out most of that stuff next week? Is that what you were thinking?
So yeah, that's another one that's like I've already been sending those out. Um, I think I have like one more order for that one that I just got like today.
Okay. So
But
once
yeah,
again, just because it
most
says
of this stuff.
pre-order doesn't mean you're going to have to wait weeks to get this stuff. Justin puts the pre-order on there, and he always ships out stuff faster than what he says he's going to, from what I've seen. Is this one more? It starts at 16 or 21. Is this one? I don't know. Let's see.
Mm, no, I
Oil's
don't know
not
why it
40.
said that.
Oil's not 45. Why is that not changing? Butter's 21. Yeah, I think something's wrong on that one. For the oil, the bomb's not 45. The rest of that stuff looks okay. The trio's 45. Yeah, it looks like the oil and bomb's messed up on that one. Yeah, I love the label as well. Now, last year you did the flannel shirts, which were really cool. It had that logo on it with the red flannel shirt. I wish I would have gotten it, but I'm tall. I need like medium tall, and nobody makes medium tall stuff. I have to get large tall, and then it swallows me whole.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. That must have been something that I just did right before we got on here.
Yeah, we're getting that fixed. And you've got one of the best websites. You've got the good drop down menus, and everything's easy to navigate on that. Yeah, and oil and butter comes out to $32. Johnny says that's after my must be after my discount code, and you get free shipping. That's shipped to your door for a 4 ounce butter and 1 ounce oil. So Justin's always been a little bit underpriced. I keep telling him to raise his prices. He's done it just a little bit over the past couple years. Oh, with the code, it's $27.20. Boom. You almost can't get a 4 ounce. Well, you can't get a 4 ounce butter shipped to your door with shipping and all that stuff for $27.20. And so it's a pretty good deal, just all the time. If you don't really need to wait for a big sale from Iowa Beer Company. He has good stuff, good reasonable prices all the time. Yeah, so there's one of the shirts he's got. Last year he had a flannel shirt, button-up flannel that had that with it. It was really cool. And then the really
Yeah,
cool
it should be
shirts
good
there
on
with
that.
the Mr. 101 and Mr. 10 Below. Think you got it fixed? Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad agreed. He said the prices were fixed on that. So, and remember the free shipping does not work on the merchandise on the shirts and hats. And if you wanted a Beards and Banjos beanie, right, you got to pay the shipping on that. And then one more winter scent, and then we've got a new one to the permanent lineup too that we'll talk about. So this one's abominable, not abominable, but abominable. Uh, and once again, it says pre-order, but it's the same deal going on there. And this one just came available this week, so it's just listed this week. But it's chocolate mint, marshmallow, sweet tobacco, vanilla, and candy cane. And I had it last year, and I don't have it anymore. But to me, it's like one of those little Andes chocolates. It's got the little green stripe in the middle, nice and smooth blend. I need to go back and watch my video on it. I did do a video review on it last year if you guys want to check that out. Yeah, Devin, good to see you. So if you haven't tried Iowa yet, you will not be disappointed. I would agree with you. And Brad asked about how strong is the mint on this one. You may need to answer that question. It was pretty smooth mint, and it's not the candy cane kind of mint to me. I mean,
Yeah, I
it
think
says candy cane, but it's definitely different. It hits different than like Mr. Timbelow.
yeah, I think the chocolate and the marshmallow stand out more to me, and then you kind of just get like the minty stuff like in the background or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, so Billy must have got a hoodie. What kind of hoodie did you get? Which graphics? Because we had some awesome stuff starting in the fall. Justin loves the fall scents and the winter scents. It must be because you're just coming on strong. By the way, I've grabbed all of my stuff. I had to grab about 3 or 4 scents out of I've got a collection that I'm testing again to make my top scents of the year video. And there's like 3 in there from Iowa. So, I did have to put the Hawthorne in there. Even though it's a collab with me, I did have to put that one in there to go back and try to figure out what order to put some of this stuff in. I also had the Traveler. It's in there. And just the new ones from this year. Prisoner. You may have to do a special run to the Prisoner. Because it doesn't scream fall to me. And I know it was a big hit. Was it your biggest seller this year so far?
Yeah.
Did it hurt you to like retire it for the year?
Yeah, it when I do scents like that, especially like the fall ones, I don't know, because I'm kind of like I want to make something that's just like this, but then again I don't because I want it to be special when it does come out. But it at least makes me think about, oh, I should try to make something that's pretty similar to this. But
Or just release it one more time. Just have a special, hey guys, I've got extra time, because you never have extra time. But if you have extra time, make a run of it. I think that would be really cool to do in like the off season one time. What if it makes #1 on my list, and then you can do like a special run just to celebrate, right? Could I twist your arm? Because last year you had my #1 scent. That was Hitchhiker.
yeah, we could probably do that.
Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be #1. I definitely think it's top 3 for the year for me. I'm working on trying them out again. I got to work on trying them out again, but it's really close. All right, guys. Let me know if you placed your order, and we'll talk about the mainline scents coming up. And there's a brand new mainline scent in just a minute. But I think I know what time it is, guys. I think it is the giveaway time. Who's excited? So make sure you're close to your keyboard here. Get your number ready. We're going to do a random number generator. How many people do we have in here? We have 25 people. So we will go 1 through 12, and you can go ahead and go. But if you get prioritized, remember you only go once. And if you get prioritized, which means somebody else has your number, I've been doing things a little bit different here on the channel. And if more than one person has the correct number, I'm going with the second person. If 4 people have the correct number, I'm still going with the second person. So if you're the only person with the right number, then you win. But if more than one person gets it, we're going with the second person that has the correct number. I know that's a little bit strange, but just to be different. And I don't know how many times that happened to me back when I was entering giveaways, trying to figure out, somebody would get it right ahead of me. I'm like, all right, let me start scrolling back through here and see. I see some numbers. All right, I do see one winning number, and I only see one winning number. So that person did not get backwards prioritized, and that would be number 3, and that's Mr. Ryan Moretz. Congratulations, sir. So, and that, I didn't even tell you what you win. You win an oil of choice. Now, I would love it if you would try this, my collab. But if you see something else that really jumps out at you, I'm going to be okay with that if Justin's okay with it. But we have the sophisticated Cedar 2.0 we're releasing tonight. And then I've got Hawthorne from earlier on in the year, which I love both of those. But if you really have something else, I want you to try what you want to try. Justin, you good with that? Oil of choice?
Yeah.
All right, great.
Yep.
Big congrats to Ryan. Ryan's on a roll lately. Cool. You've been racking up. He kind of goes through spells. I know that's the way it was with me when I was doing that. It's like I wouldn't win. All of a sudden you win a couple and just, you get on a hot streak. But let's talk about those mainline releases. And got Russ in here. Good to see you. And got Daniel the Bearded. Who else is in here? Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, I apologize. I do welcome everybody in. Hope you had a great week. I've got one more week of regular class before our exam week. And we finish out the school semester there and have a nice little break. All right. Congrats. All right. So somebody was asking, who was that? Brad, you probably already have this mainline release. It was, I don't know, how long ago was it when you released the Deliverance? Or is it still in pre-order?
It probably still says pre-order. It was October, like mid-October.
Okay. So I don't know. Did Brad already get it? You'll have to let me know, Brad.
I can't remember. Probably. I can't remember, but probably.
So he's getting everything. So guys, I went to the mainline beard oil. So you kind of scroll down, you see the nice old school apothecary kind of labels on it, and you can pick just the oil or the butter, or you can pick the combo kind of stuff and go in there that way on them. I'm just going to pick the oil so we can read out the list of scents. So I'm so glad you don't have to click on all this stuff. All right. Yeah, Brad said he's already got it. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. And yeah, Ryan, if you're on Instagram, you can just message Iowa Beard Company. Justin will take care of you. Do I need to write that down for you, Justin? Just send me a message later. I'll tell you if you forget, because sometimes this thing goes fast and furious and you forget who won what. But Ryan, when you want an oil of choice, to be picking out something good. Let me know what you get. So the mainline scents, the newest one, and maybe we'll go in reverse order of the ones that we that you released this year. So sorry, I say we. I know I have no part of Iowa Beer Company, so I don't know. It just comes out as we sometimes. Kind of like your favorite sports team, you want to say we. It's kind of like that with Iowa Beer Company. So forgive me there, Justin.
No, it's okay.
You'll claim me, right? You'll let me be part of the team.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got here. So this one is Deliverance, and I don't know if you want to talk about all of the stuff with the dog. You may not want to, because that's kind of a could be kind of emotional thing there. So you can read the stuff on Deliverance. I am going to be doing a review on my channel about it, but it talks about his doggy Ren. But the scent on that is cashmere, sandalwood, cypress, pipe tobacco, honey, vanilla, bourbon, and cake. So you do get a little bit of sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. You get that cashmere and cypress in that. I don't get tons of sandalwood, but it's a really good scent on it. To me, it smells just slightly different than some of the other ones that you made, even though you've used some of those scent profiles on some other stuff. Oh, and Ryan said he's getting sophisticated Cedar 2.0. Cool. Let me know how you like that. Yeah, and Johnny, I agree. Some of the best looking labels, the old school apothecary, old font. Oh, I picked up one that's got a scratch on it. So there's one right there. And I know Brad said he's tried the Deliverance. I wore that one today. Anything you want to say about that, Justin?
What's that?
Anything you want to say about Deliverance?
I was reading Brad's comment. Yeah, I really haven't slept in a while. Especially with the tattoo, it's hard to sleep on your back all night.
I bet so. Then you roll over and you wake yourself up.
Yep. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not, like you said. I'm not really sure if we should
Yeah.
get into that part of it. A lot of people, when I posted about it, they messaged me and stuff like that. So, if anybody wants to know, any more on that type of stuff, like I post things on my personal page and, a few things on the Iowa Beard Company one. Um, but as far as the scent goes, there's kind of some meaning behind, certain things like the birthday cake. It's actually birthday cake, and, instead of just cake or whatever. Um, it's just one of those different type of scents. Like, yeah, I've kind of used some of these things in other oils and stuff before, but it's just mixed a lot different, I guess.
Yeah, it smells great for sure. All right. What was the one before that? Is this the kind of the order that you released them? So it was Dutchman.
Kind. Yeah, I think so.
All right. So Dutchman was also this year, and it was also in my little stash of oils potentially for scents of the year for that video coming up. So this one is similar to Black Pearl. I would say a cousin to Black Pearl. This one's Black Oak Currant. There's the cool water. Malibu rum, tobacco, teak wood, and some special sweetness. A lot of Justin scents have that. They're just kind of just mildly sweet in the background. This is kind of how they finish, which is really good. This one's a little more on the tropical side with the Malibu rum and the teak wood and the cool water. So that one does smell a little more summery. Unlike the other one, the Mr. Tim Below that's got some cool water in it, doesn't smell anything like that. Really good one. And I would agree with you, Brad. It said it's even though it's got some sweetness and some of that stuff to it, I would just say Deliverance has got a little bit of a warm scent to it. I almost got like a wintergreen or something the first when I just smelled it earlier, and it's like, does that have wintergreen in it? Nope, got something else. Sometimes your nose and your brain thinks it's one thing until you read the scent profile, and then it kind of refires the synapses, and you make that connection. Like, oh, that's what I was smelling. But Dutchman's really cool. And then there are a couple of uh, tobaccos, and these are the stronger ones. So if you like that tobacco, kind of strong, earthy tobacco that goes on a good long time, that would be Relentless and Showtime. All right. Most of Justin's scents, I would say, are on, like I said, the just on the lighter side of medium. You can definitely smell them. They last a good while, but they're not overly strong. To me, Showtime and Relentless are two of the stronger ones. So Showtime's your cherry tobacco cologne with a hint of sweetness and spices. Relentless is got the honey in it, so if I remember right. So sweet tobacco, leather, honey, mahogany, amber, and a splash of vanilla bourbon. Good, good, good. Prospector is a nice birchwood oud. So if you like that sweeter birchwood oud scent, it's got a little applewood, musk, leather, and amber. That one's on the probably medium for me. Justin says he thinks that's a stronger one. And then Black Pearl is the one that kind of puts you on the map with a lot of folks. So that's your tropical scent. Teak wood, coconut, pineapple, spice, vanilla, bergamot, and some other stuff. You can get unscented. So if you want to pick up an unscented butter or unscented balm to mix with other stuff, or you like unscented oils, maybe you want to try it on your head, on your scalp in the wintertime, you can always get it unscented. Just did a video about that you guys can check out. Snake oil, I love that one. So if you like winter is coming with all essential oil, snake oil is the summer version of that. You take out the minty part, and this one is citrus. So it's got like some orange and then the woodsy. So it's woodsy citrus instead of woodsy mint. That's, at least in my brain, that's the way it works. They smell very similar. We just replace one thing with the other. Yeah, E-Rock. Just put a message on one of my videos. I'll be glad to do that, or send me an email. Yeah, and that Relentless, let's see. Relentless, this guy, I think it's the honey that's got it. So maple, if I've had some stuff with maple in it, maple scents are really strong. They go on forever. In my experience, I've had a couple of them. It's like that maple just dominates. Brad says Deadwood's still his favorite. A couple others come close. And I'm interested what you come up with next year. Uh, I know you're not going to have time to do all those special scents like you did. Like you were doing these kind of releases all year long.
Yeah.
What's planned for next year?
How about what's not planned for next year?
Well, you tell me what you want to talk about. And guys, we're going to do one more giveaway here in just a few minutes. So stay tuned.
Um, so we'll see how much I get done. I plan on doing a lot of farmers markets and stuff like that, like I normally do. I'm going to be doing more Omaha, Nebraska farmers markets, and the one here in Des Moines. As far as products and stuff go, there's a custom that I did for someone, and I would like to release that. It's a Christmas scent, but it might not be out until maybe like Christmas or a few days after. So he's in here right now. If he wants to say it, he can. That's fine. But yeah, a bunch of new scents. Like I said earlier, the leather. That's kind of going to be the first. I want to add more to the regular lineup because I know a lot of the scents that I have are older, and I've gotten rid of some of them. Um, I just need to stay kind of current, and with the scent building and stuff that I'm doing now is way better than when I first started, obviously. So I would like to get more of those out there.
Yeah, you've definitely come a long way with your scent mixing. They just keep getting more complex, and you keep working on stuff. So that's awesome. So let's help out Erock here. Erock just likes colognes or barber shops, those kind of simple things. So Erock, on that one, you've got if you like the birchwood oud scent, that's Prospector. It's pretty much just birchwood oud. It's not all I get out of it, but that's kind of the base on it. So if you like those kind of scents, Prospector. And then do we still have Deadwood? That's your leather, cedar leather cologne. It's kind of like old school English leather kind of scent to me. If you ever had English leather. And then you still have Dead Man's Chest. So that one is your bay rum scent, and that's kind of it's more of the sharp bay rum. So if you like the bay rum type of barbershops, that would work for you. And then American's Gentleman is one of the best barbershops I ever smelled. I still don't know how you do that with all essential oils because it's a pretty strong scent. It lasts a good while for me. But it's got a little bit of that bay leaf in it, sandalwood, vanilla, and other essential oils. And then if you like just kind of earthy tobacco, it's tobacco bitters with tobacco and vanilla in it. All right. Those sound like the best options for E-Rock to me if he just likes those kind of scents. Would you agree with that, Justin?
Yeah.
And if he were to re-release this one, The Prisoner, I think that one would go as well for just like a cologne type of vibe to it. Because you
Yeah.
definitely don't get any kind of food kind of scent straight out of that. So that's what I would go with for that E-Rock. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, and then Brad likes that Deadwood, so it's kind of a manly cologne because it's kind of cedar leather, got a little bit of bite to it. So there's your choices. So it's not similar to Black by Detroit Groom. You ever tried Black, Justin?
Yeah.
I've tried it. It's been a long time. I would say similar in that it's got some cedar in it, but it's to me Black is a little bit more on the cologne kind of sharpness side, where this one whoops, picked up the wrong one. This one you definitely get that mint in it. Then the Black doesn't have any kind of peppermint in it, is what I would say. Oh yeah, and I forgot about that. E-Rock, I got one more. I should remember because it's got my picture on it. But the Hawthorne is also one that would be, to me, it smells like a kind of a blend between a barber shop and a cologne. To me, it smells like your dad dressing up for Easter Sunday and going to church. It's kind of a scent you get from that. So that one actually might be one of the best choices for you. So that one's Hawthorne. Thank you, Cam. I forgot about that. Yeah, and Ryan loves Prisoner as well. So that's cool. All right. He likes really strong scents. So I'm going to have some other guys chime in on that about which ones. I don't think you're going to get really 8 hours plus out of any most of them, at least in my opinion, in my experiences. Justin, what would you say that out of those scents we talked about for E-Rock would be the strongest ones?
Um, Maybe Dead Man's Chest. Um,
Yeah, I would agree.
it it depends. I mean, you know me, I always do things for people and stuff. There's some people that ask me to make the scent stronger, and I do. Because when I make stuff, I do it kind of to the way that I like or what I think most people would like, but I understand people like them, you know, more or less. So,
And Cam says Hawthorne lasts him all day. E-Rock, I wasn't going to say that, Justin. I was going to let you say that because I know you're really, really busy. So Justin's just volunteered pretty much. So he'll hook you up. So pick out something or a couple things that you really like. Talk to Justin. He can make sure they'll last 8 hours for you. That's good enough for sure. Uh, yeah, snake oil last one. Yeah, and like all of them, like I said, I get a good amount of time on it. Um, it just depends on how your nose works. Yeah, and I'm with you, Josh. I like a few hours, and then you can get on about the day. I don't want to be offensive, or sometimes the depends on the scent profile. I always describe it as makes my nose weary. I just get tired of smelling it. That's the way I am with probably that bootstrap you talked about. I didn't try that one, but those really sharp, strong leathers, I like smelling it for about 5 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done smelling that. So that's kind of my scent profile preference on scent strength, anyway. All right. So I think we went over everything. Is there anything else I missed, Justin, you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so.
You got any more shows between now and the end of the year? You have any like Christmas shows or anything?
Um, Actually, I'm doing one tomorrow. I'm doing I'm just setting up inside of a store
I think I
in
saw that.
Pella, Iowa.
That's why I wanted to ask you. It's like I thought I saw something.
Yeah, it's about an hour away from me. So, um, between making orders and everything, I'm trying to get a little bit of product to take tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I've been doing that all day, all week, all month.
So you're saying you're ready to get off of here so you can make some more product, right? Or get some sleep, one or the other.
Uh, I I think I've ran out of ingredients
Gotcha. I'm sure you've got more shipped to you coming your way.
every day.
Looking through those tracking numbers. All right, guys, you ready for a giveaway? We're gonna do one more. We're gonna shoot off some fireworks here. All right, so this one's for a combo, and we'll say combo of choice. Obviously, we're here to re-release the sophisticated cedar, but I want you to get something that you're really going to enjoy from Iowa Beer Company, especially if you haven't tried them yet. How many folks we still have left in here? We're going to do a random number generator. I don't mess around. We got 26 people. We'll go 1 through 12 again. So you can try your favorite number that you tried last time, or you can try a different one. Only go once. And once again, if more than one person has the correct number, we're going to go with the second person. Even if 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people have it, we're going with the second person. Yeah, Vato, I do things a little bit different with the prioritize just because I like being different. And we've all gotten prioritized so many times. I see some numbers coming in. I see some numbers. We'll see if we get a winner. We'll go a few more seconds. All right, they've slowed down here, so let's go back and see if we have a winner. All right, I do see the correct number. Let's see if it happened again. Nope. So just like before, nobody got prioritized. So one person got it. The number was 9, and the winner is Mr. David B. which I'm not familiar with David B that I can remember. Great to have you here on the channel. Congratulations. Let me know if you've ever tried Iowa Beard Company. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. So give David a congrats. And David, let me know if you are on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you can just reach out to Justin there at Iowa Beard Company. And if not, we can type in your email address there for Justin. Are you there, David? There he is. Cool. So David, let me know, do you have Instagram or do you need an email address to contact Justin? And once again, you get a combo. So you get oil and balm or oil and butter, whichever one you want. The butter is a nice kind of denser butter. But it's real easy to work with. No grit, anything like that. First time here. Awesome. That's awesome, guys. That's the way it's to be. So no Instagram. So Justin, I can type your email address there in the chat. Or can you do it? Type your email address?
Yeah.
Okay. Justin's going to type his email address. So just reach out and tell him that you were the winner of the combo for tonight. And it's great to have you. Have you ever tried Iowa Beer Company before, David? If not, that would be awesome. And guys, I appreciate anybody whoever orders and you use the code Beards and Banjos 15. This was my very first. I think it was the very first affiliate code. It's one of my very first codes ever, and then we turned it into an affiliate code once Justin was able to take on affiliates. Sorry, Billy. You'll still win because you'll get those products, and that's a win, even if you have to pay for them. You'll get them at a decent price anyway, and you know what kind of quality they are. E-Rock's another one hold out. Now, I saw you on YouTube the other day. I actually got to talk to E-Rock. He came in second in the beard competition. Hey, Dagan. No longer doing just beard reviews. Dagan has moved into BGG grooming because his mustache, you just call it mustache grooming if you wanted to, because you got that. All right, cool. So David, that would be your first time trying Iowa. We went through all the scents. I don't know if you were here for the entire thing. We kind of talked about all the scent profiles that are current. You can get a combo of whatever you want. All right, just let Justin know. And if anybody has any final questions or comments, please go ahead and type them, and we'll go around the room here. And I know it won't take Justin or myself long to go around the room because that's not how we are. We're introverts, me included, but it is my channel, so I have to keep it going. Oh, E-Rock says he will sign autographs because he came in second place. Oh, Vato's got to change his tattoo. You don't have a BGG beard reviews anymore. You can get that removed and change it. So Justin, anything else you wanted to talk about or to say tonight? Brad keeps saying he wants some stickers and winking.
I'll have to go through and see what I got.
I did a video on this years ago. It's like, I have a confession. I don't like stickers.
I remember that. I don't ever put them on anything. I have a big stack of stickers downstairs, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. They're all from beard companies, and just not sure. But yeah, I will get him some stickers. I'll have to go through my personal stash.
Nice.
And get him some stickers.
You may get us a sticker next time. Does the new collab come autographed? No, but we can make something happen if we really need to, Billy. I don't know why you would want my autograph. But Justin can autograph it. That's what you want, Justin's autograph. Justin, you autograph it for him next time Billy orders. All right, so let's talk about a couple other things. I do see some good questions that came in, so we're going to spend a few more minutes on that. So Roberto, good to see you in here. What's your favorite scent you've ever made? That's tough because I know you've made a lot of them at this point.
I don't know. Yeah, that one's tough. Prisoner. Um, you're not gonna get one. Prisoner, Hitchhiker, um, Relentless, Black Pearl.
All the mainstays.
Yeah, those are my top ones for sure. But
All right, and then somebody else
yeah,
about
Black.
ask about the carrier blend. So that's a good question. And once again, sometimes Justin goes outside the box to make sure everybody's completely happy. But the original oil blend is jojoba, grapeseed, argan, vitamin E, castor. Works absolutely wonderfully on my beard. I know a lot of guys in here like the original carrier blend. All right. And then you still have another one listed on the website we can talk about. But if you're hesitant with the grape seed, Justin, you said you would replace the grape seed with, I forgot what you said. Was it?
Sweet almond. So, yeah, they're like I said with the other stuff. There's some people that like the scent stronger. There's some people that like the blend, but they don't like grapeseed. So, if you most of the time I remember like if you keep ordering or whatever, but just leave a note at the checkout, no grapeseed, replace with sweet almond or something like that, and I'll do that because I always keep some around.
Cool. And do you still have the new blend, which yeah, I tried it and I like it. I think I like the old one just slightly better, but they're very close. So if you wanted to try that, I guess you could still make this for them in the new blend, right? Which is jojoba, sweet almond, coconut, sunflower, argan, vitamin E, castor. So if you're interested in that, you could order the new blend. All right. So Joshua Rick's in here. Good to see you. And then I got behind on the comments because I didn't want to miss those questions. So here's another question from Erock. Do you use other companies' products? I know you order occasionally because you always ask, what's your affiliate code for such and such a company? And I appreciate that. I always appreciate all you guys who help support my channel here.
Yeah, I order from I order from other companies. Um, I've tried a lot of companies. There's a lot that I still need to try. Am I supposed to say which ones I continuously buy from?
That's up to you.
Is
If you
that
want to let that out, and you can. I mean, I know one of the answers, but I'm not going to say anything.
so the ones that I use the most are Royal Beardsman, the Bearded Mac, and Hanyaker
See,
in
I
no
didn't know all of
particular
those.
order.
I didn't know about the Royal Beardsman. Cool. I might need to try some more of their stuff. Billy wanted to know: are you going to keep both carrier blends? I know you talked with me behind the scenes. Have you made a final decision on that for next year?
Um, Honestly, probably not. Everybody just buys the old one. And if they don't like the grapeseed, then like I said, they just ask if they can get it replaced with sweet almond oil. And that seems to kind of be the way to go because I haven't gotten a whole lot of orders for the new blend. I'm not sure exactly why, but
Probably so
that's
far
just what
down on the
happens.
website is what it is. They just go they go further up. And Brad, grapeseed tends to have a shorter shelf life than some of the other ones. And then for some reason, grapeseed just doesn't work for some guys in their beards. And I don't understand exactly why. I don't know if it's DNA, genetics, whatever the case may be. They'll say grapeseed makes my beard crunchy, and I think it might be because it's like absorbing and drying out faster. I'm not sure what it is, but some guys have an aversion to it and it doesn't work for them, and then some guys it's just fine. I haven't had any trouble with grapeseed. Kind of, it might depend on some other things like your other regimen and conditioning and washing regimen. I don't know. Let's see if I miss anything else. Yeah, Brad didn't know that you had to go down and find where it says new blend. Yeah, I think you're better off just getting rid of the new blend and just doing what you're doing. As most people like the old blend, you can just replace the grape seed with something else on it, or have that as a menu option to do it that way instead of having it at a whole different spot there on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the E-Rock's one that says the grape seed dries out as beer. There's just a little bit in it, but Justin said he can replace it for you with something else, sweet almond. Yeah, and I agree with you, Brad. It's one of the best feeling beers I've had. So, and I've had other guys say that's like, I don't usually like a lot of grape seed, but the original blend works for them too. So, you have to try it out and see. Yeah, Billy's I know grape cedar either.
Yep.
But where there's a will, there's a way. Justin will make it happen, and he will make you happy on that for you for sure. All right. Any more questions coming through? I don't see any more questions. So we're going to get off of here. We've been on here for about an hour. Please check out Iowa Beer Company. There's 2 collabs. I don't know. I don't know if many people have 2 collabs with the same company, but we just talk so much behind the scenes. It just kind of comes out naturally that we just talk about stuff every once in a while, and we kind of create something. And Justin sends me things all the time to try, and I appreciate that, Justin. I really do. Let me go back to the screen for a second. And we're going to let you get some sleep, which is a good thing.
I got to get up early.
You got to get, what time you got to get up?
Oh, I don't know. Probably like 7.
Oh, I get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody always makes fun of me for going to bed at 9, but my brain wants to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know, but I go to bed at like 12 or later.
David was asking about emailing iowabeardco.com. Yes, and you put your email in earlier, didn't you?
Yes, Iowa Beard Co. Or it's IA Beard Co. I can put it in again at gmail.com.
So David's going to put it in again. You may want to copy it. Copy and paste. Yeah, that's me, Dagan. You know, well, my wife's the one who goes to work really early. She gets up at 4 and leaves at 5. So I usually wake up at 4 and lay in the bed for a while. I don't always get up that early. But that means we go to bed early.
See, that's a problem. I wake up at that time, but I go to bed late most of the time.
I can't handle that. If I don't get enough sleep, I just don't function well. All right. I think that answers everybody's questions. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Now, before I hit the close button, I am going to tell you that if you've ever watched my channel, every once in a while I do a karaoke stream. And I think we're going to do one Sunday night, maybe at like 7. Follow me on Instagram here. We're going to do one that's all Christmas songs. So I'll probably put out a little questionnaire or story tomorrow, and you guys could tell me what some of your favorite Christmas songs are. I'm going to post about that and try to learn some stuff, and maybe do a little stream on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. I can do Frosty the Snowman and the Grinch and all that stuff. I've got a little karaoke app, and it's got all those original kind of classics in it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all that kind of cool stuff. So that should be fun. I'll try to do a couple of those between now and Christmas just to mix it up. So I hope to see you guys there. I got a lot more videos coming. I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be dyeing my beard for the first time. I'm very apprehensive about that, but I'm going to try to use it as a learning experience and to share my thoughts with you guys on that. So be looking for some videos on that. I've got top scents of the year video coming. I'll probably do a top butters, and I'm not sure if I'll do anything else. I did my top washes. It wasn't necessarily top washes of the year. It's just my top washes that I use because I don't have enough to do a different one every year. But I did that a few weeks back. That's gone over pretty well. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Justin, thank you. Don't work too hard.
Thank you.
All right. Let me